Hey guys, in this quick little video I'll show you my crafter, which I've been working on for many months on and off. I'll show you how this thing works, how you can operate it and use it, its redundancy and different features, and how you can expand it and make it your own. The max speed of this crafter is 1,782,000 items per hour. But if you craft, say, something like pistons, you would craft 200,000 pistons per hour. As you can see, this does not use any dolphins or shulker eating shenanigans. That's mainly because that was not a thing when I started this back in 1.16. That means you have no loss of shulkers, which is really annoying to bring along. I alone did not make this. Some components are made by various EndTech members and others, like Syntro, Surs, and Latte, but I did all the wiring and logic for this. This is the input chest. This is where everything starts. As you can see, all the hoppers here are locked. They lead into this is empty, which will ensure that all items, all the boxes that are going through the system are full, which ensures that no issues are appearing. If there are any boxes that's bad boxes, they will end up in this test right here. The full boxes will end up right here, and this item counter will be started, dispensing the correct amount of shulkers for every unloader. It will go through down to this minecart station, which holds the minecart. When the system gets activated, this minecart will go along this rail, giving one shulker to each hopper here, and go back to where it started. The items are then dropped into this water stream right here, brought down here and up to the player, who will sit here and craft. Then they go along this water stream over to the loaders. These are 4x upper speed global clock loaders made by Chem 2000. They are unfortunately directional, which is the only part of this entire system that is directional. I did not know this when I first picked out these loaders to use. That's a bit of a bummer, but I won't bother changing this out because I've done that enough times. The shulkers from the loaders will go to this is empty here. That will make sure that only boxes that have items will be sent to the storage, which is along here. When the boxes arrive, they go into this storage, and if the system is turned off, this will ensure that no items are lost. In 1.16, chests would update pistons, but for some weird reason that does not happen in 1.17. So as you can see, these pistons are budded, but when I open the chest, it does not provide a block update. So to turn off the system and lock the hoppers, you just place a block or something to update it. In 1.16, this was not the case, so when you want to retrieve the items, the storage would lock, so that's why I have this switch here to force it open. The empty shulkers does not go to the storage here, but instead go through this water stream. Here they will meet up with the empty shulkers from the unloaders and go through here to the shulker stacker. This will stack the shulkers and bring them to the shulker storage here. These comparators here are part of the alarm system for the crafter. If any of these hoppers does not have any shulker boxes in them, this will turn on the alarm. This will make a really annoying sound from this clock, and also this lamp will blink. It will also turn off the entire system. There's some handy indicator lamps here, so you can quickly from here see how full the shulker storage is. This is the shulker distribution system, and if the shulker storage is full, it will also activate the alarm. The item shulkers will go up here through this water stream. They will go down to the loaders here and distribute the boxes. Operating the system is pretty easy. There's just these two inputs here. You just flick this lever. This will turn on the loaders and this pulse extender, and also allow the items from the inputs to flow through into the system. Then after you've waited just a couple of seconds, you just hit this not block. That will start dropping all the shulkers and distribute them to their correct unloaders. After all the boxes have been sent through, we go into this minecart, which will take them over and dispense the boxes. Then items will flow through and up to the player who can craft. There are some limitations to this crafter, however. So, say you want to craft iron ingots from iron blocks. 1 iron block will yield 9 iron ingots, so that's a 1:9 ratio. That means you can only put iron blocks in one of the unloaders. However, if you want to craft pistons, that would be a 9:1 ratio, which means you could fill up everything. But something like iron bars and rails yields too many items, so the system could not cope with that. And to be fair, it's not that often you need to craft a lot of iron bars and rails, but if you want to do that, you could just expand the loaders. So, how do you expand this? Well, here's an unloader array. So as you can see, there's 9 unloaders. There's 1 for each ingredient in the recipe. So basically what you have to do is just expand this and add more segments. This version I built here has 22 unloaders, and at 9,000 items per hour, that's 200,000 items per hour for each unloader. A chest minecart only has 27 slots, so if you want more than 27, you just need to stack the minecarts. Here's the loaders. They load all the items. If you want to expand this, you just add some more. You can just take a schematic of a single slice, move everything over and put some in the middle. However you like to do it. If you were to build this in survival, I would recommend to build a chunk loading grid on top. To do that, you just take an output from the pulse extender here or something. I did not choose to do that because on EndTech we built this in the end dimension where chunk loaders don't work. But I highly recommend to do that if you're gonna build this in the overworld. It's obviously not nether compatible because it uses a lot of water streams. This crafter needs some items in various places, mainly for clocks and stuff like that. All those places are marked with orange concrete. You can see. You can check this world download to see how many items go where. Pros with this crafter is there's no loss of shulkers. For the most part, you're gonna end up positive in shulkers. Say, for example, you're crafting pistons that would take 9 shulker boxes and turn it into 1 shulker box of pistons. So for every shulker box of pistons you craft, there's 8 shulker boxes to go into the storage. The crafter is easily expandable, so you can get whatever speed you want without designing a whole new crafter, which would take a lot more time. It's very reliable. For my testing, there's no reliability issues. And it's very lag friendly. Right now it's running 15, 14 MSBT and idle maybe 5 ms. Cons to this system is it uses a lot of shulkers to get started. All of these droppers and hoppers here have to be filled with shulkers. To do that, you can just add shulkers into the shulker storage here and let the system fill it up for you. The crafter is north-south directional, which is unfortunate, but if you wish to build it in another direction, you would have to change out these loaders here. It's not unload safe, so I highly recommend to build a chunk loader so you don't fuck it up. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or thoughts, ideas, whatever, you'll find my contacts in the description below. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya!